Okay guys, so let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, guys? Yeah, I'm sharing now. Okay guys, actually I'm on mute. So I'm sharing my screen. Can you see? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Now today we'll see concatenate, how to concatenate two string, okay? Basic one. Like for example, if I write like this, let greet equal to suppose hi. Okay, if I write greet equal to hi here, okay. Now let c equal to suppose another value I'll take here. I write here again greet plus how are you, okay, and I print this one. So what result I'll get here? See, in one variable I have written hi and this greet, and I concatenate to this another string using that plus sign. So what result I'll get here? Yes.
Like the first string plus that second.
So what is the output?
Like hi, how?
Hi, how are you? Can you see? So you can concatenate using plus operator. Clear? Simple one. Like if you having two string and if you want to add this two string, you can add in this way. Okay. This is the concept which I want to show. That's called concatenation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have learned this in C, C++, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, I forgot to tell you, like, C and C++?
I have learned it in during my 12th class. Just that.
Okay, okay. 20 years back, it was very booming, C and C++. But nowadays, we have got some new technologies working on it, so might be. But the basic, if you want to learn logic, no, you can use C language. It's very good for you, to develop your logic. Okay, now what we'll do? Now, for example, we have seen index of, correct, in while doing the
Hi.
index of a number, correct. So we also see in a string how to find out the index of a string. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll write one I'll take one variable here, suppose name equal to, suppose I'll take here India. Okay, now I want to find out the index of I here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just take one variable, sorry, let value equal to, suppose I write here name dot index of, what happened, name is not, why this I think what happened to this name. Okay, okay, I'll take here another one. For example, I'll take one variable n instead of name. Okay, now index of I. Now I want to print this one. Okay, so what I'll do, console dot log value. Now tell me the output.
Zero.
0. Okay, what do you think, Femina? What's your answer?
There is two eyes.
Yeah, two i's, correct.
Maybe it will print the first index zero.
Okay, it will print for first index as you said, correct. Let me check. Yeah, it printed the first one. Okay, this one. So what about this one? Second one. Any logic? No? So what I'll do, see, this started with 0, correct? So I'll skip this one. I'll just write down here 1. This is optional. What it indicate that I want to search my index after 1 index. So what is the output now?
Maybe 3.
3. Can you see 3? Yeah, so this one is optional. Okay. Yeah, so now mostly you will get this kind of question, like we have one variable like let nn equal to India. Okay, now how many times of I is repeating? We have to find out. Have you encountered such kind of questions?
Yeah.
So any logic you have? Like here we can easily find out that yeah, 2 times I is repeating. 2 times I comes in India, correct? So how we can do using the JavaScript programming? You have any logic?
Like using loop for loop or something.
For loop. So can you do in front of me? I'll just check
Yeah.
it. I'll just check it out your logic. What you are doing. So I'll let you know. I'll correct it later on. So share me your screen and let me know. I'll stop sharing now. Yeah, share your screen.
So we have to check how many times I is there in India.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct? Is it working fine?
Yeah, it runs.
Yeah. Can you just put one more I after A and check it out? Three times, correct? So what is the logic here? You count 0, okay. Count plus plus, okay. Great. Yeah. Okay. So let me share my screen. Good. So you can also do in a different way. I'll show you. Like for example, you have used for loop, correct? I'll use while loop here. So what I'll do, I'll just write down here. Uh, let I'll take let value 1 equal to nn dot index of. I'll take index of here. Okay. Index of I have to find it out. Okay. How many times is it repeating? So now what I'll do, I'll use while loop while. See value not equal to minus 1. So what does it mean? Means if this value, like if I is not displaying here, okay, if I is not there, so you will get minus 1. Okay. If something is there, then you won't get minus 1 here. That is why I put here not equal to minus 1. Okay. So I use one counter here. Count equal to 0. Now count plus plus. Okay. Now again I'll use like this. Here value 1 equal to nn dot index of. Here I value 1 plus 1. Now I'm just writing a console.log count. This code is correct. What do you think? Why I have written this value 1 plus 1? What is the use of this value of 1? Let me run this one and let check it out. It is working fine or not. See, I got the answer 3 here. 3 is because I'll just give comment to this one. Now check it out. Oh, sorry. See what happened. Here I have to put one now. It's looping. Na? We are into continuous looping, no? That is the reason we are not getting the answer here. Now can you see? 1, 2. What does it mean? 1, 2.
First.
Yeah.
From the
So
first.
what I'll do, I'll just write on this outside. See 2 times. If I write here I again, 3 times. Okay, so in this way you can also do the same. Now the question comes here, why I've written the value 1 plus 1 here? Can you see?
Yeah.
If I don't write this one, now what happened? See, it's looping continuously in different times, you know. That is why we have written this one to, if the condition is false, then we come out from this loop. Otherwise, we'll repeating only. We are in looping only, correct? So value is what? This value plus 1, we are adding 1 here. Okay, so index of value 1 means what happened? We are checking out first one, we have checked it out, then we are go to the second one, then third one. So in this way we are doing inside this while loop. If we don't write this one, only I, then it looping continuously, you know. We have to then kill this from here, terminal. So idea is clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to do, find out. Okay, related path 3. Okay, yeah, so this one we can do like this, searching the. Now today we'll learn the most important part of JavaScript, you know, object. Okay, so what is object? What is an object? So object is nothing but collection of properties. Object is collection of properties. For example, I'll create one object here. Object like P. We can say obj object. Okay. Inside this, I define some properties like first name, suppose. So the way of writing or creating the object, like you have to write on obj equal to, then curly braces, then in property you have to write on colon. Okay, and double quote, add on the name. Suppose Raj. You comma here, then last name colon. Last name is what? Suppose Singh. 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 Okay, now these two properties I have created. Now I have to access these properties. So what I'll do? I'll just write on the console dot log. I write here. See, just write on obj. Use dot. Then first name. Can you just put your phone on mute? My voice is repeating here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see a console.log object first name. Okay, now let me check what happened. So you have to write on, if you have a printer, so you write on the object dot and your first name. So see what happened now. Raj, correct? Same for last name. If I want to print console dot log obj dot last name. So this, in this way you can create the object in JavaScript. This is your object, okay, and you access this property using the dot operator, first name, last name. Okay, you can also access this using array. How? See here, you can just write down console dot log now again obj, and inside you just write down the array. Okay, now the array need to pass in single quote like first name. Check it out. See, get the answer Raj. Again for the second console.log obj, you are using the array, no, single quote last name, sorry, last thing. So either you can use obj dot property name first name, or you can use just add on obj and in the array single quote add on first name and last name to access this one. Okay, clear? Now you can also do like this. See, in this case you have two properties. Okay, now on runtime you have to add third property. So what you will do, you just write on here p dot gender, suppose, equal to male. I added here, huh? I'm assigning here outside this. So let me check what happened now. See, I gave here p is not defined here. You see, p is not defined here. So what I'll do in this case, okay, we don't have any p, correct? So we have obj, na? Now check it out. See, again Raj Singh only we can see, but if you want to check it out genders, you have to write on console dot log, write on obj, just obj, save it and see. Now you can see first name Raj Singh, gender male, correct? Inside this obj you can get this gender also, male. Now you want to delete this gender, so what you will do, just write down here delete dot obj, or okay, delete obj dot, now what, gender. Now you want to delete gender, around gender here. Now again print the obj and check it out. So see, first we will see the gender here. After deleting, the gender is not getting displayed here. Clear?
Yeah.
So you can add and delete it. Okay, you can add, you can delete it in the object properties. Okay. And suppose if you want to access all this property, like for example, if I write more like this, age, I write another property age, 12, just put comma here. Okay, you can also add string, numbers, and function also you can write here, function like this. Okay, for example, full name, full name. I'll take one function which is anonymous function, using the bracket here. Now inside this function, I'm just writing here console dot log. Now when you are accessing any property inside this function which is the same block, so use this stands for current object. This is used for current, pointing out the current object. So this dot first name concatenate second with second string, this dot last name. Okay, so your object is created now. Sorry, a function is created inside the object property. Now you have to access this full name. So what you will do, you just write down here console dot log obj dot full name. These functions write down this pair of parentheses. Now check it out what result you are getting now. You can see Raj Singh. You can see Raj Singh here. Did you see? Or I'll just do one thing. Mm, mm, mm. In this case, console. Suppose if you commit here, you commit. I don't want this. Only I want this obj full name. So what happened now? See, I got the undefined here. Can you see? Okay. So if you want, you can write like this console. This one like, and suppose just you come into it and check it out. Now, even though I've written the console dot log this first name, but I didn't get answer yet. So can you just tell me why I'm not getting the answer?
Actually, we haven't passed any parameters in the function.
We haven't passed any parameter the function. Okay.
Or
And
we
what?
haven't in the function.
But inside the function, okay. So what I'll do if suppose if I write like this. See, this is the function. Full name is the function, correct?
Yeah.
So just now if I write like this full name, what happened now? See, it's not working. Full name is not defined, na? So in that
Mhm.
case, full name is inside this obj. So if I write like this obj dot full name, now what happened? Is it working? See Raj Singh. So this is your object, and inside the object there is a one function. Okay. So to access this, no, you need to write down like this obj dot full name. You get the answer. Got it?
Can you show that function code?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we have to declare that function with some parameters? It can directly take from it.
See, right now we already have this property, correct? We're taking here. If you want, you can add also pass the parameter like addition, subtraction, like this. Like for example, if I take like this, uh, 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 Okay. Now in this case, I am passing some values here. 3, 4. What result I'll get here?
7.
7. So I want to print that 7 also now.
Yeah.
So how to print that one? Console.log full name, obj dot full name. Is it fine? Can you check it out? It's working. See, I'm getting an, not a number. Or in that case, suppose if I write only like this, obj dot full name, what happened now? Nothing, because we haven't printed yet, no? So what? How to print that one? Is it fine if I write like this, console dot log a plus b? See, I got 7 here. Can you see? So what I'll do, I'll just give comment it and let me know. I got 7 number. Can you see here? Hello?
Yeah.
See what
Yes.
happened in this obj object, you're passing two parameter number values to this function and you're adding this one.
So actually, what is the use of that return?
Which one?
No, normally we use return function. So what is the use of that return in a function?
Return is like, like for example, in the class you will clear the return. There is one class we have, class A and B. Class A we have. Inside this class we have some methods like first name. This is a method, and you are doing some operation here. Like you are doing, suppose let A equal to 10 and let B equal to 20, let C equal to A plus B. Okay. Now what happened after that? You are writing the return here. Return. So what happened when you are accessing this class? So if whatever you're writing, no, so it will access from there. If you don't write, you will not get that function. Sometimes what happen, like you have two method, like first name, last name. Okay. This one you have some operation here. Last name. Okay. So you have some operation here. A something you are doing. Now if you forget to write return here something like this, no? If you don't write return here, so what happen, when accessing na, so you'll not get the value of first name. When you're writing na last name, so you'll not get the value first name. That is why we always write return here. So here in this case, what happened? Return, when you're writing a function, you always see the return is there, correct? Return indicates that you are returning something to this function. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're returning something to the function. That's why we are writing return here. But in this case, we are just calling this function, and inside this function only we are adding this console.log. So there is no need to write return again here. Clear? Okay. Now see the another, like you can also access whatever you written, whatever you have written now. these properties like if you want to access these properties, mm, gender, all the properties. So I'll just remove the argument from here. I don't want this one as of now. Now see what I want. I have an object, and using for loop I want to access all the properties: first name, last name, age, and this function also. So what I'll do, I'll use the advanced for loop here, like for let k is my variable. I use in here, in, and obj is my object. Okay, now inside this I just write here console dot log obj, and this one is my variable. Okay, now see what result I'll get now. See Raj Singh 12, and this one function I'm getting this. Can you see function? So I want that function inside function Raj Singh. Okay, so what I'll do in this case, I'll just write down console dot log obj dot full name function. Now see what happened. Okay, let me clear it. Or else I'll just call obj and full name, because already we have console here. No need to write again and again. So I just kill this one, save it. Node, see, can you see Raj Singh? So we get here 12 function and this one. Is it fine? How to access, how to use for loop? Let take your variable here, use in here and object. So you will all the detail.
Can you explain that for loop for once?
See, in this for loop we take one variable k. Okay, to access this object. So just set down k, use a variable, use in here. Can you see in? Okay, and you just set down inside this for loop console.log obj k. So no, Raj Singh 12. I'm getting this one. Okay. Now I want to display this function also. First name, last name, correct? So I'll just open this one. Check it out now. Twelve Raj Singh. Got it?
Actually, how is it printing that age? You just type console.log obj.
See, age is inside this obj,
Yeah.
if you see now, so object having properties like first name, last name, age also, and function also is there, correct?
Hmm.
So now using for loop, we want to print all these properties. So what I have did, I'll take one variable k, use in. So where to find in object, like in object. So what happened now? I use console.log and obj. I'll take obj and k. Is whatever the properties is there inside this object, it will come to k, and we are accessing that one using k variable. Like
So what?
in for loop we do, like for loop we do know, like for instance, for let I equal to suppose 0, or I less than suppose something, b dot length. We do like this, no? So at the end what we do, we write something, like console dot log. This is your array. This is your array. Inside this array, you're just writing the I here, correct? So why is looping? This is your variable, no? And you want to do some for example, you have one string like your name. So you want to print that name. So what you do? You just write on the one array. You just give length here, and just console inside. You can just write on the function add dot I. Same as, instead of writing like this, we just define let k in object obj, and you use obj inside the k. So whatever be the properties are there inside this object, it will get printed. Clear?
Yeah.
You do at your end, you will get to know like what to do, and let me know tomorrow then if you have any doubt. Okay, Femina and Gopi, is it fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you try, do practice, let me know then. It's very simple. Create one object. Inside the object, you have properties, and you can access properties like using obj dot first name. If you want to access through array, you can just use obj and array. Inside array, write on the single quote first name, last name. You can add, you can delete. You can even add the gender also in runtime. Delete it. Use for loop to access all the properties inside this. Okay, so you can define string, you can define numbers, methods inside your object, and you can access it obj like this. Okay. Okay, then tomorrow we'll see the classes in JavaScript. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay. Most welcome.